temper loss. Piers Morgan Over Meghan and Harry event were positive and inspiring. There's no shortage of how much criticism and public bashing Meghan Markle has faced. Every time that the Duchess of Sussex ends up in a headline, it is predominantly negative. She has suffered condemnation from tabloids and severe trolling from the general public, so much so that she left social media and explained to Vanity Fair her reasoning: "For my own self-preservation, I have not been on social media for a very long time." Above all else, the Duchess has arguably faced the most intense scrutiny from her former friend, Piers Morgan. Behind every step or move Meghan makes, Morgan isn't far behind, ready to attack and rant on social media about it. Morgan has offered his own reasoning for his contention towards Meghan. As he explained on the Late Late Show, he had introduced Meghan to Prince Harry and, the next night they had a solo dinner, and that was the last I ever heard from Meghan Markle. I never heard from her again. Meghan Markle ghosted me. There are truly no bounds to the onslaught of negative comments that Morgan has made towards Meghan. He especially has a lot to say whenever she seems to have a happy moment or occasion. Her acceptance of the NAACP President's Award was no exception. On February 26, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle attended the NAACP Image Awards to accept the highly respected President's Award for their aid towards a Texas women's shelter, their efforts to create community relief centers, and their promotion of vaccine equality, per the Daily Mail. The couple gave a touching speech where they acknowledged and drew attention to the war on Ukraine and the need to help in any way possible, before Harry shared his appreciation for his wife. "I think it's safe to say that I come from a very different background from my incredible wife, yet our lives were brought together for a reason," he said, per People. "We share a commitment to a life of service, a responsibility to combat injustice, and a belief that the most often overlooked are the most important to listen to." The event and award were positive and inspiring, which of course means cue Piers Morgan. Morgan immediately took to Twitter to share his thoughts, writing, "Imagine giving these two clowns an award when their only claim to fame is trashing their families on TV, ruthlessly exploiting their royal titles for vast financial gain, and preaching about equality and environment from their California mansion and private jets? Hilarious. Wow." As usual, Morgan faced his own clapback from followers attacking his cruel words. One user, Brian Malding, tweeted, "And what's your claim to fame?" To which Morgan was quick to respond, "I've got 7.9 million more Twitter followers than Brian Malding." Unfortunately, despite his departure from
पैराडोंटेक्स टूथपेस्ट पहले से बेहतर टेस्ट के साथ पैराडोंटेक्स से ब्रश करें रोजाना।
Social media attacks. Photo, Meghan Markle and Harry highly chic to receive a great reward. Since the beginning of the year, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been very discreet on the public scene. But on Saturday, February 26, the Sussex couple made a very noticeable appearance at the NAACP Image Awards to receive the President's Award from the civil rights organization in recognition of their public service. Their public appearances can be counted on the fingers of one hand. On Saturday, February 26, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry left their home in Montecito in the United States to go to the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, awards ceremony. And for good reason, the Sussex couple was named to honor their distinguished public service, as Harper's Bazaar recalls. Arriving on stage, the Duke and Duchess delivered their acceptance speeches for receiving the President's Award in recognition of special achievement and distinguished public service. Dressed in a sapphire blue goddess-style gown with a knee-length slit by Christopher John Roger, Meghan Markle began by reflecting on the legacy of the Image Awards and calling for support for the people of Ukraine. Then Prince Harry, looking classy in a black Oswald Boateng tuxedo with a trimmed beard, presented the new